supercars. So a nice little step up. This is what they call the coming of age championship. With the amount of drivers in the field, Matt, there's a lot of guys coming of age in this championship.
Yeah, they certainly are, and of course that was proved to start the season yesterday with really good racing towards the front. We had 5 cars throughout the whole 30 minutes that were there right towards the flag. They were separated by less than a second, the top 5, but in the end, of course, it went to first time winner ever, as we were told on the podium, Timothy Dickens, so he was delighted with that. He won by a tenth of a second over Henry Keaton and Jack South. So that's how they line up for this second race. The cars making their way onto that grid now. After that formation lap, they've done the final preparations they can possibly do, and they'll get into their grid slots and look forward to this 13-minute race, which will hopefully unravel very nicely as it goes through. So just looking down that grid, just checking that everyone is there. Row 2, 3, 4 and 5 is all good, and not too many dramas suffered yesterday in fact, so we should have all the cars out there. A few non-finishers for the likes of Christian Drupa, David Yates, Alan Gower and Rob Brown. Those 4 cars are going to be starting towards the back. The man who went quickest yesterday during the race was Jack Brown, car number 90. He did a 2:12.675. He was of course right up there within the battle towards the end of the race. So well done to him in the process of doing that. And let's see if we can go any good today and get another quickest lap. But all the cars are nearing up there. The long field of Tracksport finally made their way to that grid, and the last few now placing their way into position. The green flag is waved from the rear of the field. All the drivers look in this final Caterham race of the weekend. And Scott said a bit sad actually, because we have had some great racing this weekend for the Caterhams, but they are going to deliver once more, we're sure. With 30 minutes of racing, red lights on now, away we go in Tracksport. Race start by Jack Brown from row number 2. He gets the second gear there in the wrong side of the land, and Henry leads up towards the first corner, and Jack Brown coming down the lead from the second row in towards Richie's corner. He's going to try his hardest to get into the corner. He does. Henry Heaton, he's going to drop down to third place. Jack Sowers, the red and white machine from row 2 as well, has made his way up into second place. But what a start from Jack Brown. Car number 90 leads the way up towards the Montreal hairpin for the first time of asking, and he really did get the gears going very well indeed to get into the lead of the race. Has he held it? I think he has just about. Henry Heaton then slots into what will be second place, back down to fourth place by the looks of it, for the orange roll people in that car. Timothy Dickens up there in second place, and Jack South has managed to progress his way through into third. But already the challenge is starting to come for Jack Brown. He's got immense pressure from yesterday's first time winner, Timothy Dickens, down towards Agostini. It looks towards the outside line. They're going to be side by side here. Can Timothy get the job done? He's going to be brave. He's going to try and hang on as best he can as they run down towards Hamilton. He's got it done. Timothy Dickens back to the lead, and Jack Brown to second, Jack South to third.
Yeah, of course, behind me, Henry Heaton. Of course, I think it's either, so check him, it's Chris Hutchinson, then Darren Gore, and in 7th place it might be, I think, possibly the Cedric Block, or Oscar be in the mix as well, as the trainer 30 occasion winds its way down out of Oggies and now through William off the Bentley straight. So we'll see slipstream galore down that straight towards Bowman Nelson for the first time. So we're going to wait for them to come through. Eventually the question is going to be simply who's going to be leading by the time we come down. Is it still going to be Jack Brown at 90, or will somebody else take that? Obviously, with the amount of cables we've got and the pound stitching you'll get with 2 and 3 in the line, I imagine someone's going to make a change at some point in time. I'll have to wait and see. So we're going to wait for him to come into the complex and see what's anyone's guess. It's actually going to be Jack Sells who's got it into the lead. Also a little bit wide in the mid-pack and running outside on top 10. Even so, he meant to hold on to it. But Jack Sells looks like he's leading. We'll count them as they come back to 3-2-4 as we crane on next to try and see if we can see exactly who. It should still be Jack Sells. Second place, I think now it's either Dickens or Henry Heaton. Jack Brown back in second place. But I think in third place, I think even Chris Hutchinson, my goodness, comes from nowhere, gets the third place. So Cheesy must have a big cheesy girl on his face for that one. He's up there with a potential podium place. Off the pit straight, they come to the end of the first lap, 30 minutes of racing. So it's then Sells leading for how much longer. Here comes Jack Brown moving to the outside. Will he get the lead? Will he get to the line? The answer is yes, just about on the tone of 28 thousandths of a second. Also Hutchinson in third place. Is then Dickens, Heaton, Gore, Evans, Bristow, Oscar and Oscarby in 10th place in the field. There's Ryan Stern down the pit straight, a couple of changes down the bottom of the field towards the top of the top 20, or just outside the top 20 so to speak. But now we look towards our leaders, and he's still Jackson leading, or is it? And that looks to be Chris Hutchinson for second place, as he's now going side by side with Jack Sells. Now he's got second place done. Hutchinson now charging. He's forced Jack Brown already to make a move to defend for the lead to come towards Farmer. So already we're a lap and a half in, and it's still a massive scuff in first place as it was in the first race yesterday. Yeah, exactly the same as yesterday. Big long train of Caterhams that we see out front at the minute. Here comes the man in third place, Chris Hutchinson, trying to get past Jack Sells in towards Agostini. They are still side by side into there. Jack Brown is the man who leads in that green machine, and it's still side by side out the corner as well. Jack Sells just exiting front now
on the run down towards Hamilton. So he's going to hold on to second place. Chris Hutchinson there in third. Fourth place there for Timothy Dickens, yesterday's winner. Henry Heaton, who started from the front row, sits in fifth place. And Dan Gore is up there as well now in car number 20. So he sits in sixth place. The train does not end whatsoever. It goes right down to about 15th or 16th place, which is fantastic. So they once again turn their way through Williams on towards the Bentley straight. There's going to be another attack for sure here for the lead of the race. So watch out for these two guys. Jack Sowers is there in second, picks up the toe again from Timothy Dickens. Another bigger toe grabbed by Chris Hutchinson in third place. So possibly he could be the leader at the end of the Bentley straight this time round. So down towards the left-hand lane car, there's Chris Hutchinson for second. He's not quite past Jack Sowers yet though. The red and white machine still holds it as they turn through on towards Nelson and down in towards the bomb holder, dipping the road as they come through on this second lap of the race. So Jack Brown is rightly lost out this time, down to third, but he can retaliate once more as they come back in towards Gorham. So this time Jack Sowers is your leader, Chris Hutchinson is second, Jack Brown is third. Fourth place is Timothy Dickens, and fifth place, with the threatened roll, as you can see, is that of Henry Heaton, all concertina effect. This time, that's Paul Murray's, and they begin the attack once more on the centre straight.
Yeah, second car scrap now. Pick up Hutchinson, and so we've got Jack Brown contending as well. Also, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh together. Here comes Cheesy to the inside to get the lead now from Jack Sowers, and also here comes Jack Brown, big time piece of both of you down towards Richie's corner. When you get the line, Hutchinson gets it, and Jack Brown falls for three. So Jack Sowers in the best place of one straight, and Richie's corner goes from first down to third, and now here comes Jack Brown to challenge for a lead from Hutchinson, and the car under brakes once more. Also the mix, of course, is Dickens and Heaton. So again, the 5-car scrap as it was from yesterday is continuing. These guys thought, it was good enough for race one, we'll go for race two again if that comes to it. Hutchinson now has the lead, and he's then come attack with a two-pronged attack from Sales and also from Brown. Where's he going to go? So come on, boys, give me a chance for goodness sake. Now, let's hit a Palmer now. Hutchinson's held on to it. It's now going to be possibly side by side between Sales and Brown. And also the great thing is also we've got Bristow and Gore in the mix for a 7-car scrap. So it was 5-car yesterday, add 2 more to the mix. It's now almost 7 times the fun as they head into the complex. And then closing up again at the braking, it's still Hutchinson just about lead, Sales second. Dickens now thinking about it. Now we've got Heaton, I think, has now just been passed by Bristow, who's at the fastest lap of the race with a 2:14.31 for 2:32. As they come back under brakes to the complex, as the train makes its way now through the complex. Is that even a bigger train for these? That's sort of like 9 or 10 cars. It's absolutely magnificent to watch as they come back on the Bentley straight. And again, more chance for Citroën, they're close enough. Whoever gets the better exit can then advise. More passing in the midfield as well, as there's the switchback moves happening down towards the bottom end of the field, outside the top 20. And now you check our focus to the complex to see if it is still going to be Hutchinson leading, or will he have lost it out to Sales, Brown, Heaton, Dickens, any of these guys in the mix. Let's find out as they come back into view. And it is actually Sales who's got the lead now once again, and then side by side again, just behind for about 8th or 9th place. They almost go side by side again, or side by side actually outside the top 10. So it's able to get, they're almost 3 wide back down towards the bottom hole, towards about in the top 10, and somehow they've all got through unscathed. This is incredible stuff. But again, this is Caterham racing. Effectively, these guys are a bit crazy. They're again, so all racing drivers, but even so, it's Jack Sowers who leads, Hutchinson second, and it's anyone's guess to the front and pull away once again as they come towards the pit straight, and that's it. It's anyone's guess as they come back towards the end of lap number 3.
Yeah, this is definitely the normal for Caterham as they come through for another time then. It's going to be this big train for the lead. Jack Sowers is going to get buzzed this time, 3 wide. Jack Brown goes to the middle of the line. Chris Hutchinson on the outside line. Jack Sowers is going to lose out as this hit there, but who's going to be the lead up through Richie's corner? It's going to be just about Jack Brown, second side by side between Hutchinson and Sales. We look towards the camera, we see it's still side by side, still not going to be separated by much at all for those two in that second place. There's another train forming behind with about 5 or 6 cars, and the way it looks this time round is going to be Jack Brown that leads out of the hairpin. He then takes the rest of the pack down towards the parking lot. Chris Hutchinson in second. Timothy Dickens has gone to third, and Jack Sowers up there to 4th place. Lee Bristow is also in the mix as well, as we mentioned. Car number 11 sits there in 5th place, and the likes of Henry Heaton and Dan Gore round out the 7 on the tail. Mike Evans is one to watch out for, not too far adrift down what's going to be 7th place, and also watch out as well for Max McDonough. He's also with Mike Evans trying to work together, bring it onto this train. From wide at the corner there, so he's going to lose a place or 2. It's not going to matter too much because he'll still stay with the top 4, although he will now be attacked by Dan Gore and Henry Heaton behind. He's going to try to defend down towards the right-hander Oggies, but whether he's pushed there or he jumps, whichever way, he has lost his position to Jack Sowers. He's now got down to 5th place. Up front, looks to be Jack Brown the lead. Chris Hutchinson is there in 2nd place. 3rd is Timothy Dickens, and then in 4th place, it's going to really close between the guys fighting it out. Then Chris Hutchinson's still in the mix as well. But a grand old job. As you said, we have 5, then we have 7, then we have 9, then we have more and more. Just keep adding to the mix here, which is fantastic to see. We're not even at a third race distance yet. 21.5 minutes to go this time. Chris Hutchinson leads off back straight. Yeah,
Hutchinson from Brown, Dickens in there mix as well. Of course, Sales got shuffled back after you round wide in the exit of Agostini. So we're going to watch them come back through the complex at corner long right hand, which is always really tricky for anyone. It seems to go on for absolute eternity. All of a sudden, it's a brief stop at Norris to the left hand. Hutchinson still has the lead. He's now the 4th place on alternative. Dickens, Jack Sales has recovered back up to 5th. Then we've got Bristow, Gore, and looks to be also Evans and McDermott to make it a 9-car train for the lead once more. They come straight once again. What change will happen? Let's see. That looks as though that Jack Brown's got a magnificent car in a straight line, side by side with Hutchinson as they come down the pit straight. Also side by side between the 11 of Bristow, and also with Jack Sales as well. And Brown has got the move once again around the outside. He's a devil on that Jack Brown game around the outside once again. He was went in the middle of both of them a lap ago. He's around that side once again. Some brilliant stuff from the Caterham Tracksport once again as we had him yesterday. Side by side again to the win pack as well. But it's now ex-team Montreal. It's still Brown from Hutchinson. Then of course from I think it looks to be Henry Eaton. No, sorry, it's Timothy Dickens. Then we've got Jack Sales, and then of course it's then Henry Easton in 5th position. So they come through. Now looks like Dickens will try to attack Hutchinson down from Agostini with Sales in tow as well. Let's see which way he's going to go, left or right into the complex, and he goes up the inside. He goes last double 8 breakers, forces Hutchinson to give him room. I think there's a bit of contact here on the exit, and Hutchinson's put his foot down, so don't think so. It holds the place for the moment, for the time being. Sales is up there to 4th place now. Eaton now tries to hold on for 5th as he gets into the trainer's car. Of course, it's Bristow, and the number closer as well, looking at it, is the guys Evans and also Dan Gordon in the... He's back in about 7th or 8th place, so I'll have to wait and see how that one plays out as they come through. But upwards bent straight once again, and I wonder again if Hutchinson can hold on, or whether it'll be Brown lead once again as they come back towards Dan Brown, but Nelson for lap number 5.
Here we go then, let battle continue as they head their way down the Bennett Straight for what is going to be the 5th time. Quickest man in this race so far is Mike Evans, so really watch out for the green machine now of number 93 at 2:13.708 he's done, and again they're all very close for 4th or 4 or 5 cars together for the lead of the race here. And in fact, has Mike Evans come through in the lead this time? I think he has. Number 93, Mike Evans has really dove his way through. He's got up there to the head of the field now, and Mike Evans gradually has really unfolded all of this as Jack Brown still at the lead. Mike Evans is at the 6th place, but he's not too far away at the minute. So Jack Brown is your leader. Chris Hutchinson 2nd, third is still yesterday's winner Timothy Dickens. Jack Sales and Ian Bristow there inside the top 5. The next train being led then by the car of possibly, if I work out who that is, in what's going to be 6th place. It's headed by Henry Eaton. Mike Evans is there, Jack Gordon. The other one out of the company is actually going to be back to John, car number 99, so watch out for him. Side by side for 3rd this time. Jack Sales tries to go for the attack around the outside. Richie's corner, but didn't quite work there, but we are getting more and more now for the 9 cars on vying for the lead of the race. They head up towards Montreal for the 6th time in this race. There's more cheering going on from the boxes. A few go up towards the first corner of Richie's with people trying to take places away, and we still at the minute have 32 runners from the 32 starters. Jack Sales is now again trying to attack Timothy Dickens down towards Palmer, and he's got the job done this time. Down the inside he goes, up into 3rd place on the podium, and again it's all changed for the lead because Chris Hutchinson's got 3 points score. He has Jack Brown now as they work their way down towards Agostini, but they're rolling together side by side as you'd expect. The one who lost out there briefly I think was Jack Sales. He backed out of it for some reason. He sits there in 4th place and again under attack from the next man, number 11, which is Lee Bristow. Then there's that slight gap that's forming now between Lee Bristow in 5th and Henry Eaton in 6th place. If those 4 cars can work together, they should be able to act once more. They're going to down off remove down the inside. Trying to do on Mike Evans, can't quite get achieved through Oggies. And again, now just coming down slightly now as we head through this race, 17.5 minutes to go.
Yeah, just like Noah's Ark, allowed to go 2 by 2 hurrah indications up towards the complex. They try to make their way back with the Bentley straight once again. We'll see exactly again just who is going to come out on top. Is it going to be Hutchinson or Sales, or is it going to be Henry Eaton? Is it going to be Timothy Dickens or the Bristow? Henry, of course, we've got the 93 in there as well of Mike Evans. Of course, we've got Max McDonagh, Dan Gore. Then we've got a black and white flag for car 20, which is down at the bottom of the field, which is Dan Gore, in 8th position. And the pack leading the pack makes its way through. It's actually Jack Brown in front, with Jack. I think Hutchinson 2nd. I think it looks to be Jack Sales in 3rd, Dickens 4th. and it'll be Bristow, I think, down in 5th position as well. They come back into our site through Forum, and it is now Brown who still leads it. It's Henry Heaton picking back, so Bristow's dropped back to a 6th or 7th or so. That green haze will have to watch out for. Sorry, Bristow's dropped back a couple more spots in the kind of more kind of matte grey machine. There's yellow flags down in front of Nelson. Have to see where the mystery is down there. Side by side, he wants to get here comes Hutchison to the outside, and also here comes Sells trying to go to the middle again. Rewinding as we saw Brown do a lap again. Will he be last minute break? Yes! Brilliant move up there from Jack Sells. He does exactly what Jack Brown did a couple of laps ago. So open one, boys. I'll slip through the middle, and there you go. That's the lead. Up towards the complex once more. Was there a bit of contact there at some point? We've got Hutchison running wide. I think the winner of that team is Jack Sells. It is Jack Sells. I think the Bristol's up in 2nd place. They're side by side between Brown and Hutchison for 3rd. And it's anyone's guess they come again 2-1-2 hurrah exiting Palmer onto the back straight towards Agostini. It's now Sales from Brown. They think Heaton's now trying to get past, as is Bristow. Hutchison's been mugged down towards Agostini. So give it his chance, boys. Down towards 5th or 6th. And it's anyone's guess to exit Agostini's up towards the head. But this is brilliant racing. We've still got only half distance. This is incredible.
Here they come, Mike Evans, Dan Gore, and of course Max McDonough now gaining gradually here. So watch out to see the 9-car trainer. Mike Evans makes a mistake there, just we pick him up on capture. He goes in front of one Hamilton to allow Dan Gore round the outside there. So Dan Gore now moves into what will be 7th place in this race. Jack Sells is starting to lead on to the bench straight. Can he hold it down the really long straight? Used to be the longest in British Motorsport, of course. With the changes, comes a little bit shorter, and of course the front straight here at Snetterton now claims that's looking straight in British Motorsport. But it's great for Caterham, as I've said, all weekend long. It's great to see the overtaking off the straights and down towards Rundle and Nelson. They head once more on this 7th lap of the race. It's now going to be Jack Brown that heads the field once more. Jack Sells drops only 1 position this time in towards 2nd, and of course the rest are fighting their way through to 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and all the places down to 9th at the minute. Man, in fact, who's in the next of the trains in 10th place, who has taken a quick lap now. Car number 10 out there on track doing a grand job. Max Robinson is at a 2:13.023, which is not quite as quick as yesterday. 2:12.675 is what we achieved. So still a few more tenths of a second if we want to achieve yesterday's quickest lap of the race. Here we go, once more. Jack Brown was the leader. Is that still the case? Yes, it is. Jack Sells sits in 2nd, dives down, goes for a change of lead once more. They run side by side towards Ritchie's. 3rd, 4th place for Lee Bristow, and again that's easy kicking for Jack Sells to get through. Gets him way past Jack Brown, and leads the race once again. So it's going to be between these 6 or 7 cars up front, but we still don't know which way it's going to go, who's going to be on the podium, who we're going to get through. But it is turning into another superb race from the Tracksports.
Yeah, you never know, as you said so again, it's never over until you get to the final couple of corners. But again, it's now Jack Sells who is now still leading. We'll figure out to go back towards our side of Palmer as the pack pulls its way down towards the left-hand of Palmer. Next, we'll see exactly where they're shaking out. It's going to be Jack Sells who still leads, down Brown 2nd, Dickens 3rd, and I think it's going to be Bristow in 4th. Heaton's up there in 5th place with Hutchison 6th. Hutchison goes to the outside of Heaton now, that'll be 5th position. And to get the move done, he's trying around the outside, but you find there's no room at the end. Has to keep up and sits in there in 6th position. They're all concentrating up a little bit now up towards the complex. Gorton pulled away from both back to a donut and also the other 3 of Mike Evans. So the 9 cars all together now just closing up. It's anyone's guess at this point in the race. Still 13 minutes to go, and now effectively you do not want to be the leader on the straight when it comes to going on the bend straight, because effectively you have the risk of being mugged down towards the straight line speed into the Sim Street down towards Rundle and Nelson, providing you've got a good defensive driver. Let's see if we can have a look and try and track them down the back straight towards the complex of Rundle and Nelson. Is it still going to be Marcel's, or will we get a different leader as we tend to get every other lap down towards the complex? And the answer to that question when they come back into view is... Oh, it's quite contact! There, let's see if he's round at the complex. And he touched Jack Brown, I think it was, and around he goes. And he's dropped about 9th place, so he got to 10th for that. He's made the damage on the right rear quarter. The 2 cars touched. There was yellow flags out there, and it was Timothy went round the outside. I think maybe either Jack Brown didn't anticipate he was right there, but even so, Jack Brown continues to lead. Though, how much longer will it be though? Because he's got Jack Sells, also Henry Heaton, Lee Bristow, and the 2 yellow cars with Dan Gore. Hutchison's been shuffled back about 6th or 7th place. So I think Nicholas has recovered, but he's about a few cars back to 8th place. around about 10th to 11th place to recover to, so he's going to try and recover there. Well, look at this, could be 3 wide again, it was 4 wide down towards the first corner. It's Sales, Bristow, Heaton, it's Sales, Brown, Heaton and Bristow all together. Sales wins the lot of them. Let's get Brown in the mix with Heaton and Bristow staying as they were. Gordon's up to 5th place there, Hutchinson down to 6th. McDonough's up to 7th, Dickens comes past the line in 10th place. And he's still in that mix, so to speak, so they're going to try and get past Robinson if you can. If you can get back on the pace of the guys in front, you can quite possibly rejoin them. Out of Montreal they come. It's still Sales now from Heaton, then Bristow, then it seems to be still Brown's been shuffled to 4th from the green case number 90. And then we've got Gord, Hutchinson together, cars both together. This is epic stuff to go through. Gord's now up to 4th position, and expecting Brown, Hutchinson will be next. And I wonder, is there going to be damage on that number 90 car after contact with Dickens? Because if he's dropping back, that's bad news for Jack Brown.
Yeah, he's got the wheel arch which is loose on the front there, so Jack Brown after contact is loose a little bit. You can see that now in terms of the placing as well, so he's dropped down to what's going to be 5th place. So Jack Brown is there. Of course, Timothy Dickens as well as recovered in the top 10, but of course he's got work to do now to try and get back to this lead pack, which works its way through. Each is breaking off into 4 now, with Jack Sales up there. We've got Lee Bristow, Henry Heaton, and also Chris Hutchinson as well. They are your 4 up, but coming to the three-way fight now. Chris Hutchinson just about to be dropped, so they need to get back on form here, work together, get those towing going down the back straight, and make sure we can keep it as lively as possible with this one. We are now 2/3 race distance, just over 10 minutes to go in the final Caterham action of the weekend from the Tracksports. We watch, anticipating what's going to happen off the straight, and a wide moment there from Henry Heaton. They're all running wide, in fact, and Jack Sales gets back to the lead. So Henry Heaton made the mistake there as he went through. He drops down to 2nd place. Jack Sales holds on to the lead of the race there. In 3rd place is Lee Bristow, and now we've got Chris Hutchinson by the look back with the top 3. So it's a 4-way fight for the lead, and as they work their way through in towards the right-hander, it's a great job being done here by the top 4 to put on this one. Dan Gore then leads the next train as they head down towards Murray's. It's the other way around, so Dan Gore is 4th, Chris Hutchinson is 5th, not for much longer, because he runs away now. Murray lets Jack Brown through. He jumps up into 5th place, and everyone else is going to attack as well. Here comes back to McDonough, here comes Mike Evans in car number 93, and Chris Hutchinson really did lose out. He got to the tail, but up front, Henry Heaton goes for the lead this time. It's towards Richie's. He now makes it past Jack Sales.
Yeah, so it's Bristol also in 3rd place from there as well. Also great stuff going also between Block, also Ormsby, Ainscote, Houston Saruta and Armstrong going. That's for 13th downwards or so. So they're still scrapping hard as they come up towards the Richie's corner. Up back up with the leaders though. It's now Jack Sales. I think he's just about got back and someone kicked up dust on the exit. Heaton leads, Sales 2nd. It's Bristow and Dan Gore chucking himself into the mix. Hutchinson at the back of that 2nd 4-car frame, which is Brown, McDonagh, Evans and Hutchinson. Robinson and Dickens also coming on the tail of that. So only 5 seconds, less than 5 seconds, covers the first 10 cars, which is absolutely sensational. Down towards the complex again into Agostini now for lap 10. Exit the CPU's where it's still Heaton leading, Sales right on his back bumper. Is that side by side between Sales and Bristow? Sales gets his nose in front, forces Bristow to back out, and now Gore's going to try and grab 4th place as they come through. Left-hander Hamilton sits back and looks for his opportunity. It's still now Brown in 5th place ahead of that would be McDonough, with Evans and Hutchinson still 7th and 8th. And now look at this, you can see both Robinson and Dickens are on the tail of this 8-car sprint. There's now a 10-car scrap for the lead. This is unbelievable. I think the Tracksport for the best race of the day. They did it yesterday and living up to it today as well. Absolutely fantastic stuff, all for the field, especially with that top 10.
Yeah, so once again, let's see what's happening down as they head off to the Benton Straight. Which order are we going to see this time round? Many different leaders within Caterham Racing, because every lap you do pretty much get a different leader. This time the side-by-side for 2nd, which is Lee Bristow and Henry Heaton. He just squeezes through at Nelson to jump up into 2nd place, but Jack Sales still holds on to the lead for the time being. Down towards the bottom hole, and now head working this the 10th lap of the race with the lead battle still as intense as ever. Just under 8 minutes now to go. More and more start to join once again with the 5th place man now back on the tail here. So Jack Brown is with the lead after that. Slight contact with Timothy Dickens a couple of laps ago. Time down, we've got Max McDonough in 6th place, we've got Mike Evans up there, we've got Chris Hutchinson back with them as well in what's going to be 8th place. I think Timothy Dickens is he coming back as well. Yeah, 10th place is Timothy. He can be a man to get right back with them as they run 3 wide across the line there. Henry Heaton on the outside line up towards Richie's corner. He's still to lead away once more. Jack Sales, can he get to 2nd? He's late on the brakes, he's brave into the corner, and Dan Gore's going to nip up the inside as well. So Dan Gore gets himself into 3rd place, still side by side though with Lee Bristow there trying to fight back up towards the Montreal hairpin. And then you have to watch out now for Timothy Dickens for sure. Car number 44 wants through revenge in this race. He wants to get himself back to the head. He wants to be on the podium once more. So watch out for car 44 in this race as the battle pack heads his way down through the left-hander of this time. Let's see if we can lead through the left-hander. That's number 3 on towards Agostini. It's Henry Heaton, but here comes the power from Jack Sales to make this side-by-side action once more. So Jack Sales steals it back. Second drops Henry Heaton. Third place then is going to be the car driven at the minute through that left-hander by Dan Gore, the yellow machine in car number 20. And of course, there's more going on further back. Watch out for the likes of Jack Brown. We've got Lee Bristow who's locked down. Matthew Donna is in there. I said he's third. It's the same kind of car as Matthew Donna further back there. But yeah, Lee Bristow's fourth. Top 4 just gradually eking out now ahead of Jack Brown. We've got Mike Evans there, the second green machine. You've got the likes of Max McDonald. There is Timothy Dickens, 8th place now for that contact. He's lost, of course, one of his wheel arches, but that's not going to slow him down whatsoever, is it?
No, fast enough in the race last time around. Well, 2 minutes 12.195. Really on a charge. Look at that. It's at least a second a bit quicker than anyone else in front. He is like a man possessed at this point in time. 2:12.1. This is incredible stuff. Now the anticipation builds again. What more is it going to be down towards Ronald Nelson? It's actually going to be, I think it's Heaton in front, I think. More shenanigans down towards the complex. And somehow they all came out unscathed. That's incredible stuff. Especially occasion, that's incredible. That's amazing. They all kept it all together. So the 10 of them are going to make their way towards the complex again. And let's see how this shakes out once more. It's going to be Heaton leading. Jack Sales the second, and Bristol's in the mix as well at some point. Also Dan Gore in there too. I think it's Jack Brown who's got control of it. I think that that's Timothy Dickens into 6th now. 6th place for Timothy Dickens, I believe. It looks as though he's getting closer and closer to the front. Excellent drive for Timothy Dickens to recover. And here they come again. Let's see what happens this time. Sales to the outside this time now on the 88 now. It's Heaton, Bristol, Gore, Brad Dickens is in 6th position. As they come down to the complex, the Sales will have the lead. He's in 2nd place. He's now looking to try to go around the outside of Bristol in 3rd. Did he get the move done? He's not quite in. Bristol having to go defensive. And Heaton consents to victory. He says, I've got to take them out, but this is not going to happen. I'm in a position now to get it. Someone kicks up the dust a little bit on the exit there. First 6 altogether. Bottom 4 dropping away slightly. We've got 7 is Robinson, Evans, Hutchinson, and McDona. 7 to 10. Bit of a microphone back to change the ones that change the batteries and carry on. Still Heaton's leading again now. Bristow 2nd, Sales 3rd, and now Gore is going to be back down by Heaton on the outside. He's actually come by Heaton, Gore and Brown down towards the complex. He tries to go through. I think Brown will just about hold on, but Heaton is going to be taking the 5th position there to come through. And he's actually 4th now. Timothy is under the 4th. This is an unbelievable comeback drive from Timothy Dickens to justify the race for which he had yesterday, and he can sense even just a podium finish. There's 4 minutes left to go, 2 laps at least to go on this one, and also 2 bit with the one wrong. But look at this, the first 10 are all together again. I've seen a quite a pair of races. This is genuinely, if I'm being honest, one of the best, if not the best I've ever seen. We've got a car, I think, off at, we've got a car off at grass in between, just briefly, between Core and Murray's. That's where on the track, it shouldn't be too much trouble.
Yeah, can't quite see who that is, but they're out of the way, so we continue with this fight up front at the minute, and of course, Timothy Dickens back past the man he made contact with a few laps ago, of course, to Jack Brown. Ahead of him, up into 4th place, so watch out for this battle track once again for the lead of the race, which has gained more momentum. We've got 3.5 minutes to go. The end of this lap will give us just 2 racing laps in the track course for the opening round of 2015 here at Snetterton. So through they come. There up front in a minute is going to be Lee Bristow. So number 11 has got to the head of the field. What a drive from Lee in a minute. 2nd is Henry Heaton. Jack South drops 3rd for the time being. But again, Jack will fight back to try and get the victory in today's race. He finished on the podium yesterday. Looking to go a couple better this time through. 4th place in Jack Brown. Brown's only top 5. Here we go. 3 wide once again up towards Richie. Jack South dives out from the inside line in towards the right hand, and he gets the job done. What a move again from Jack Sales. The man who follows him through in the process will be Henry Heaton in car number 88, and Lee Bristow in that space of 1 straight goes from 1st to 3rd. It's going to be worse with the amount of cars we've got in that battle, and the one we've lost down at Murray, just before Murray, possibly could be number 58, Richard Ainscott there. So Richard looks like it's a non-finisher. Of course, we've still got what we have there to run it, so that's the only one we haven't had through. So he's off down there at the left-hander, at Murray's the leaders, and here once more through Palmer. Jack Sales just gapping the rest of the field now.
I think he's 2nd.
Yeah, he's got the 2nd place, but he's going to lose that now because here comes Lee Bristow back on the attack. He'll take that away at Agostini.
This is absolutely unbelievable. Dickens up against, he does, but Bristow gets back to 2nd place at Dickens' expense, which Dickens will not have that 1 bit. And of course, looking through, you've got side by side again. That's between. I think that's that Heaton and possibly Brown. I think for fourth place. It is. Heaton gets fourth. Brown has a Gore sick. Then we've got seventh place. I think it's possibly going to be Robinson for 10. And it's still going. We've got Evans, Hutchinson, McDonough for the 10. Also, we've got 11th place closing. That's a Cedric Block. And also Osgood as well. So it could be now 12 car scrap for the lead. And we've got one more, a lap of it still to go. Down the back straight they go. It's going to be anyone's guess down towards the complex. It doesn't know how it's going to shape out. Although the camera's not trained at the moment in time on the complex. It is now, certainly this league. So they come back down towards the complex. And Brendan Nelson, who's going to be in the lead of this one? It's going to be Jack Sales with Heaton in second place. So Bristow in second place. It's now Dickens in third. A little bit shaky. So Hutchinson gets past Evans now. That's 4 minutes for 8th position. And again, they're going to come through. And this is going to be on the lap. Final lap of all final laps. Here we go. Up towards Cora for the final, for the second to last time. Still Sales that leads Bristow second. And I wonder if Timmy Dickens can pull the victory here in the last lap. This will be one of the comeback drives I've ever seen. I've been genuine. So here they come. On the final lap, it's anyone's guess. The comeback drive, I lost the word. Spoken too much.
That's how exciting it is. That's why. Yeah. Once again, side by side, Lee Bristow this time is going to go for it. This is surely going to aid Timothy Dickens against the lead somehow, but Jack Brown also makes a massive drive up for it. He's going to go side by side again. Please, guys, don't make contact, just like you did at Brundle. I don't think they have. They've got through safely. Yes, they have. It's Jack Brown who backed out a bit to let Timothy Dickens go for third place. And they're running towards Montreal on now what's going to be the last lap of the race. So it's all run out of time now. We've got 20 seconds left on the clock. They make the run down towards the left-hander of Palmer. The man who still has it in a minute is Lee Bristow. A second for Jack Sales. In third place is the battle to feast your eyes on, because Timothy Dickens still feeling the pressure from behind from Jack Brown in this one. They've worked away in the back. That's Henry Heaton now in fourth place, so that's where the pressure comes from. Jack Brown's dropped down to fifth place. There goes the move from Henry Heaton. He's trying to go to the outside in towards Agostini. Surely he's going to be hung out to dry on the outside by Timothy Dickens. Just about there, yeah. Timothy's held it in third place, so that then means Jack Brown will put the attack and the pressure on once more. Fourth place, Henry Heaton. Of course, Henry made the podium yesterday in second place. He's just off it at a minute. So the guys on this final lap work their way through down towards Oggies. The order of Lee Bristow, Jack Sales, Timothy Dickens with Henry Heaton and Jack Brown in top 5.
Let's take it to the finish then. This is half a lap to go, and then exit Williams. This is the crucial part. Onto the Bentley straight for the final time of asking. There is no guarantee who's going to be in the lead by the time they get down to the complex. This is the crucial part of the race. In the last lap, down towards Brundle and Nelson. Is there going to be any shenanigans, any contact? Let's find out. They're making their way down towards the bridge for the final time. And is it going to be Sales? Is it going to be Bristow, Dickens, anyone down towards it? It's Dickens! Dickens has gone to the lead. That's incredible! What contact? We don't know. Evans going sideways. But Timothy Dickens, if he's staying on, he's possibly on the course for a sensational comeback victory. They're going to come now through this car. Well, Evans is recovering. They should be coming through more for the last time. Dickens is still leading. Sales in second place, Bristow third. But he's in the lead coming towards it. It's a perfect exit if he can manage it. You've got Heaton in fourth, Brown in fifth. There's no guarantee. Final corner for the last time. Can he hold on? Timothy Dickens is going to be a brilliant ride if he can. Down towards the line. If he's going to take it, he's going to go towards like Jackson and come side by side. He's going towards the line. Side by side, right in there. And it's going to be Sales who gets it across the line by the gap of, what was it? Dickens or Bristow haven't come through. No, hold on, Jack Sales has not. Is it that's his?
They missed the transponder probably.
Transponder hasn't come through. It's so close. The transponder hasn't come through. So showing Dickens in the victory. He's going to pop on the screen in a second. It's waiting basically breath. Notice it's showing 11th. What? Jack Sales shows 11th. Now is that a penalty we don't know about? We didn't see it on the screen. Well, it shows if Dickens gets the victory.
I think they've just missed it. That's it. They've just missed the transponder for sure. Because there we go.
Oh, there he goes, up there. And they've given it to Dickens. They've given it to Dickens by 17 down to the second. But it looks to me on track to Sales have got it.
Yes. Where your transponder is though.
But even so, that's the case. Dickens, what a comeback line. Goes off contact with Evans, comes back, and gets the victory. That's Caterham racing for you. That is unbelievable. So Dickens gets the victory, Sales in second place, Bristow in third. If that's not an advert for Caterham Motorsport, I don't know what is, because that's incredible stuff. Heaton fourth, Brown fifth, then Robertson, Gore, Hutchinson, Block, Madonna. That's your top 10. I'm done. That's incredible stuff. That's 11th then for Oscar being 12th for Evans, who dropped that off the spin he had. Then Houston, Zarita, and Armstrong on your 15. Then Mayport, Harrison, Pratt, Whitten, and Yates on that one. Dickens also takes away the fastest lap of the race, 2:12.195. Then Clay, Brown, Gower, Evans, Christie, Bakerfoot, Pegram, Stevens, Hood, and a couple more coming through. I think it's Hood, who's the last car to come across the 29. We lost Pilgrim, Stevens, and Ainscoe as the three cars we lost. And we've got a 5-second penalty for Max McDonough for exceeding track limits. He gets bumped down to 12th place. So McDonough does not finish the race. He gets a 5-second penalty for track limits, but it's going to be our top 3. Dickens, Sales, and Bristow. I cannot wait for Matt to have a chat to Timothy Dickens, because he not only gets his first race victory ever, he then puts on one of the best comeback drives I genuinely have ever seen. And again, he's to be expected occasionally to a certain extent, but even so, what a drive. He gets the lead on the last lap of the race, and then he holds on, and despite the problems with the transponders, he gets the victory by 17,000 of a second. That is absolutely mega. Brilliant, brilliant stuff from Caterham. If you want more of that, the Caterham will be back at Donington, and I'm pleased to say I am doing something close to that, and I cannot wait, genuinely cannot wait. You can hear the excitement in my voice. It's just a sensational race all weekend long, all 4 championships. I can't speak my implications if I'm being completely biased. So apologies for having a moment, drop me down. Even so, great job always. So just to confirm the result then, how it shows on the timing.